Hey friends, it's Centel here with Style with Centel, and today I'm going to do a two-part series. So it's going to be two different videos, and the first one's going to be your makeup hack. So hack is highlight and contour, and the second one is going to be with your blush and bronzer and how that can up your look, but still keeping it all super simple for summertime. So if you're interested, keep watching, subscribe, stay tuned, and we'll get on with it. So we're just going to pin my hair back so I can get in there a little bit easier. And we are going to use two brushes for this today. I am going to start placing my color corrector. I'm just going to start dapping it on. Again, remember, this cream-based makeup of Seint is highly pigmented and it goes on very lightly, and you may err in putting on too heavy, so just know that we don't swipe it in the product, we don't swipe it, we just tap it in and we tap it on. So the darker areas on your face, which if I've color corrected you, I have pointed out, and everybody's will be different. You may have some scars like I do. So I am just tapping this on in a couple places. And this is my color corrector. So a lot of times you'll see with Seint makeup, we really try and keep it as a one-layer makeup, but we can build it up and we can add extra layers as long as we do it properly. So now I'm going to take the blush end of my bronzer blush, my blush bronzer brush. Oh my goodness, one of these days I'll say that properly. And I'm just gonna swirl in circles and blend my color corrector all in. There's a very light coverage there, but now it's taken away some of the redness on my face. So the next thing I'm gonna do, now if I thought I had too much product on, I would use my perfector and I would go in those areas and perfect it off. If I had a blemish, I might set it with some setting powder. Right now I don't. So now I'm gonna go in with my main shade, and this one I'm going to put in my upper jawline there. And for me, I'm starting to tan. So this in-between seasons. My color corrector may end up being my main shade. Probably will. More of that as I get darker. So a lot of times you can, with your three highlights, if you're lighter, you can use a little bit more of one. You can kind of blend them together. You can do whatever works for you. So I just put that lightly on. And I just tapped it on. So we're just pouncing or tapping that on a very light coverage. You saw I didn't swipe again that in, I tapped it on. And again, I can always take the perfector and just tap on any excess I may have, because ideally we're wanting this to look like a second layer of skin or just a natural layer of skin, right? The more natural, my goal is always to have my highlights on or my foundation on and have it look like I'm not wearing any. And to me, that's the ultimate win. If people say, well, you're not wearing any of your makeup, and I am, I'm like, that's the ultimate compliment, is that you don't notice that you're wearing it. So now I'm gonna take the small end of the detail brush, and I'm gonna tap it into my highlight color. And I'm putting my highlight color on today before I'm putting on my contour. But there's no right or wrong way to put the makeup on. You can do your contour and then your correcting color. You can do your contour after you got all your highlights on. You can do your correcting color in your main shade, then add your contour. It's really whatever works for you and you find the easiest. So maybe how you have them in your tin setup. It may be just order of personal preference. However, it really doesn't matter. So I'm going to do the center of my nose there. So again, I'm just tapping this on. below my chin. So highlight again is wherever we want bright points, the light to hit, so bright areas of our face. I'm going to use my highlight color, my Brightener highlight color on my eyelids today as a little base primer for my eyeshadow, but I'm going to keep it quite minimal. Okay, again, I'm going to grab this perfector. I'm going to just perfect, even though where it was a little under your eyes. You make sure that you really want, especially with mature skin, you really want to make sure that we don't have a buildup of makeup, because that just sits in our, you know, our laugh lines and our wrinkles, and it can accentuate them. With cream makeup, so it will float with our skin as it moves through the day, which de-emphasizes the fine lines and wrinkles we might have. Okay, so now I get to do the contour. So for me, that's Astoria. I'm gonna pounce in the side of my detail brush, and then I'm gonna take where my cheekbone is and just go under that. So I already have a natural shadow on there, plus when I touch my face, it goes red, so you kind of see where I've kind of marked that, and I'm gonna push up in that area, okay? And then I'm gonna also do the top of my forehead. I still got hair in my face. And on the side. And I'm gonna pounce in on this side. So you kind of find where that cheekbone is. See, I'm still using all the products. So there, I blended it out more on that side. Still got lots. This one I started, so I just need to blend that one out to get my contour in. So you notice now how, like, you got like some natural cheekbones here. Okay, so now we're gonna do under our jawline. So again, where that shadow is, you're just trying to add to it. And what we want is a jawline, so it kind of makes our chin emphasize and shadows, so that if we have our double chins aren't as easily seen. And then I just want to tap this in here and just do the side of my nose. See, so look, you can see that I've done this side, I haven't done this side. And see how that shadow is? It sort of makes that nose look a little narrower and more defined. All right. If I think I got a little too wide in there, I can always dap in some of my Brightener color and just go back in there again. Then take my perfector, even that all out. And now I have my highlight, my contour, and that is easy peasy simple. So I'll just finish off by adding a little bit of lip and color onto my cheek. This one I'm using is Sandstone. Okay, one thing about lip and cheek color. Our mattes, if you have oily skin, stick with our matte colors until you're really comfortable with the makeup and your skin you're comfortable with. You will find that the glossier lip shades and lip and color shades will feel more glossy, therefore have more of an oily look on your skin. So if you're concerned about your skin being oily, you won't want more of that dewy look at first. You might want it for your lips. You might love black cherry or ruby and say, oh, I love that for my lip color. Great. You just might want to put different colors on your cheeks as you pick your makeup color. So as you pick your colors to wear. So that was a quick little hack, a highlight and contour of just the foundation shades or the highlight shades. I could totally go out looking like this and be fine. Put a little lip gloss on, a little mascara, and I am good for the day and a very natural look and totally comfortable with that. So I'm going to sign off on this video. I'm going to do a part 2, so stay tuned for that too. And in the meantime, don't forget, live, love, learn, and laugh.